But he doesn't do it just by nudging us along. He doesn't do it by taking away. He does it by putting us into the hottest place that we can be, in the boiling point where we are turned into the material that he is meant for us to be. We might think that we're meant to look like one thing, or shape like one thing, or act like one thing, or become one thing, but at the end of the day, Christ has a vision for what you are supposed to look like. And Jesus has laid it out for us very clear as day, is that we are constantly in work. And the best analogy that I've ever heard for this is, think about in the middle of a painting, when a painter is in the middle of painting this beautiful piece of work, and in the middle of it, have you ever seen a painting in the middle of work? They've got like this going over here, that going over here, colors all over the place, and it's super weird, right? And it never looks very good. It's just all these mashed together colors until the artist gets towards the end. And as they put the finishing touch, the last brush strokes come in, and all of a sudden a masterpiece is revealed. And this is how we are. This is how we are as men. This is how we are to lead as men. This is how we are to be as fathers. This is how we are to be as husbands. This is how we are to be in the world, but not of the world. See, at the end of the day, we are to be forged through the fire, but not live in the fire. Not to live in the world, but to be forged through the process of going through the world. Just as Jesus came to the world, died for us, and lived in this world, he wants the same thing for you. He wants the same thing for me. But at the end of the day, it's too difficult to do this alone without us being able to come back together and figuring out, what does it actually mean to be forged? What does it actually mean to grow? What does it actually mean to be refined? What does it actually mean to go through these processes? Some of you may have heard the analogy of what a blacksmith has to do in order to make a sword. They have to take a piece of iron or of metal of some kind and stick it into a furnace, into the fire. And they have to let it get to the point that the entire metal material is of a bright red, malleable material now because of the heat that it has undergone. See, some of you are sitting here in the furnace right now, feeling the heat, feeling the pressure, feeling the weight of what is going on inside of your day today. You are questioning everything that is going on with you. You're trying to figure out why life is turning out this way. You're asking God, what is going on? Why is this happening to me? Why me? Why do I have to go through this? And most of you don't realize that you have to get through that intense heat, that intense pressure, that intense feeling in order for him to pull you out of the furnace so that you are to a point that he can mal you and turn you into what he wants you to, the masterpiece that he wants to create for you. Here's the thing that sucks, the thing that really sucks, right?